Can you hear that? Can you hear that? It's time to wake up. Ooh. Hello, hello. Hello and welcome back to Brum Reseller's channel. It's 5:25. I'm up a little bit early today. Don't know why. Go to a car boot. It's a bit cold. It's getting colder. Might snow this week. Let's see what we can find here. How much are these, please?
Those, £1 for those.
£1.
Yeah.
And the shoes?
Which ones? The boots?
Yeah, the boot.
For a £5 for those. I don't actually know if they're even usable. I think. Oh yeah, it might have bought it.
Yeah, I'll take them.
Yeah. So it's the first one you've been to this year, or do you come every week?
I come every week. I'll try to come every week.
Yeah. Does it get busy?
Yeah, it does.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just like for the hardcore.
Oh, is it?
At this time.
We're all from Warwick, so there's not many by us now. So it's really
Right.
it's like a half an hour drive for us.
Yeah, it's worth it coming here.
Yeah.
You get your hardcore buyers
Yeah.
early, and then like the rest of the crowd will come in. It will get
yeah.
busy. Yeah. No doubt about that. All right then. Thanks. Cheers. How much?
10.
10. Okay, thank you.
How much is this?
5.
Huh?
£5.
Hadi.
Huh?
Huh?
£5. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Loads of records down there. I know you're interested.
Oh, well, I thought you had them all then.
Not there's loads more.
All right, Sam, thank you. Cheers. I'll have a look.
How much this one, please? I think USB one is no good, sorry. This one I by mistake I think it looks like button from here. It's alright, this one.
How's that, mate?
This one is £3.
Right.
I'll go over in the garden. I keep them all.
2 quid. It's a bit. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Cheers. Oh, sorry, mate. How much are these?
Mate, what are you after?
Figures.
Yeah, how many do you want?
What? Say, I'll take them. And what about this like bag of stuff in there?
The old bag of that,
Yeah.
mate. To be honest, mate, because it's all small and that and the bits. I've just done 3 quid out of 3 figures, mate. So just out of that bag.
How much?
And there was mate, I'll
what
do
would
a
you-
lot.
20 quid. Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, no.
Yeah.
I'll give you a chance, wouldn't
Oh, that's
Sorry,
my
mate.
mate. No, that's all right.
Cheers, my
There you are.
friend. Thank you
Thank
very
you,
much,
cheers.
mate. Thank you. You don't want none of this?
There's probably not. I'll leave that one.
no problem.
Yeah. And we're back in the shop, obviously. So I've split this recording. I've basically split the Sunday's car boot video into 2 videos. This is probably going to be the second part of that video. So, you know, it's literally minutes after the first one, but, you know, just it is the way it is. I thought better do that because some people like records. I've just done a purely car boot picking records at a car boot, and I found some Northern Soul. So I'm going to make that on its own video, so you're not bored with half an hour of me just digging through vinyl at a car boot. So here we are. How's it been? It's been okay. Hasn't been great. eBay's been fantastic. Shop hasn't been fantastic. Stock is still coming in. So if no one comes in, I'll just have to eBay. But we're in the month of March. We are in the month of March, yes. So here we are. Welcome to March with Ricky Gervais. We'll be here for the whole of March. So yes. Oh, there is a competition winner. Cheech has messaged me. Yeah, so he's won it. It's on the way. It will be on the way to him. So yeah, the calendar competition is done. Whose birthday is it? 1st of March, Steve Hemming. Happy birthday. 3rd of March, Sean Brown. Happy birthday. 4th of March, Lewis Stenning. Happy birthday. And yeah, what day are we on now? It's Monday the 6th of March, so everyone else will have to wait. But what's sold? What's been selling? As with tradition, let me get into what has sold, because I picked these up in the last video, maybe a couple of videos ago. Paid £13 for 2 pairs. Hoka is the brand. They sold for 30 quid. Music. Depeche Mode tape for £12.99. This is a Let It Be album. There is a difference with this particular one, which basically, if I can get it out in one hand, this is sold to a subscriber actually, so thank you very much. That apple, red apple, is misaligned. So that goes for more. 43 quid I got for that. Let me put them over there. Million Dead, Harmony, No Harmony. This sold today, it's Monday, 45 quid. The Fields of the Nephilim. Moonchild, 15 quid. Buster soundtrack, about £8.99. Now 9, £13. Wings over America, I think it's 15. Rollins plays for Bird. 60 quid on auction. And the reason I auctioned that was because this record is probably worth about 150 quid. I play tested it because there was a few scratches on it, and it skipped and jumped in this same place all the time. So I did put that in the description. I put it on a £20 auction, and it sold for 60 quid. So I'm happy with that. 7-inch hard meat Rain. It's actually by Lennon and McCartney. Didn't notice that. Hard meat Rain on a Island Original I label. Nice. Alison Moyer Alf. I sent Alf out to a customer. He wasn't happy with the condition. I said, don't worry, mate, I've got like 10 of them. I'll send you another one. Chill out. You paid $7.99. I don't think there was a subscriber anyway, but Dreamgirls album, $12.99, something like that. 13 quid for Generator, Where Are You Now? Miles Davis Sorcerer, that was 13. Submerged Singles and Angles, $9.99 probably. The Graduate by Paul Simon and Garfunkel, $8.99. So that's music. Other bits. This Adventurer, is it like a role-playing magazine or science fiction and fantasy magazine? $8.99. Pair of jeans, 13 quid. I do have clothing listing, although I don't do it anymore. There is still historic clothing listings. Been selling stacks of magazines, stacks of them. This is Vintage Life. Stack of Vintage Life magazines. That went for 13 quid on offer, I think. And a pack of outers and a pack of inners. Moving round, because there's more. This is like the non-record and music stuff. Well, although it's a storage box for 7-inch records, but 20 quid for that. A battered, well, it's not battered, it's just the Millennium Falcon shell. It is a Kenner, 1979 Kenner. I paid 50p for it at car boot. But people do them up. So I got £30 for it. That's that. And then this, I've just been driving around, just dropped the customer off. My phone goes off. Ka-ching. I'm expecting a flipping $9.99 record or a pack of pom-poms at $3.99. But no, it's an £80 retro Tupperware boxes, which I paid 35 quid for these. And the last listing did get some good money, but I had more, so I went high at $79.99 with offers, and I thought, oh, have I overpaid? Put £35 into one item at a car boot. Generally, you know, I'm just looking at £5 trainers generally, but I think at the time the car boot wasn't great. It was freezing cold, so you gotta make the most of what's there, and this is what I chose to get. 35 quid, £80. So, well, after fees, there's a decent amount of profit there. Not quite double the money, but we're not far off. So that is that. Oh, and also in the week I had, it's not my biggest record sale, but it is a big record sale. I had a Marilyn Manson album listed for £500. An offer come in. It was on the Tuesday as well, so just after your payment's gone out from eBay, because I get paid weekly. So you're really hoping to start the week with a, you know, with a bang. And my bang was Marilyn Manson. He was on for 500. He offered 400, and I snapped it. I probably paid £1 for it. And yeah, it was that. That sold on Tuesday. Also, a Jimi Hendrix Axis, one of his earliest mono albums. The problem with that one, had a warp and couldn't fix it. Well, he flattened it, but it was still a lot of movement, left to right, left to right. Put it on auction, £20. Really sought after album, and that went for £86. So that was on Tuesday as well. So Tuesday was like a £550 day. But what did we pick up on Sunday? So these Jordans, which I got them for a £5. Need to do a bit of research. They feel okay. They do feel fine to me. They need a bit of a clean. She wanted 10. I was like, oh, I'll pay 5. If you want £5, I'll take them. These are £1, I think. But again, like, I do pick up very battered trainers. They do sell. For me, anyway. And she also had these nice CC Loss. Didn't do any. I've never seen that brand, CC Loss. But it seemed like a nice sturdy pair of walking boots, which I do pick up, but I don't see a size on them, which always. Oh, yeah, there is. Oh, what's that there? Oh yeah, 45. That's fine. Paid £6 for them pair. Pair of skates, £5. You know, we'll do a bit of checks on them. They're not like massively expensive, but you know, we're coming into the skating months. Hope, fingers crossed. This, which does work. What did he want? I think I paid him £3. Buzz Lightyear. It's pretty unusual. Moves. Turned it off because it's pretty annoying as well. Let's have a look. I'm thinking, there's not many. I ain't seen anything like this.
Let me present to you Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger Universe Protection Unit. Like all Space Rangers, he protects the galaxy from the threat of invasion from the evil...
Alright, mate. So that's £3. I need to do the research. Well, I would have done the research for this video, so I will put it in the descriptions. 2 bags of records. Like, I've just been sifting through hundreds of 7-inch. I didn't want to do it again. So if the price was right, and there was no one going through them, I was like, 20p each. How much for the bags? Like 5 or 8. Bang, I'll take them. £10. I'll sort them out later when I get home. I have done that, and there's nothing in there, but I'll still get £1 a piece for a few of them in the shop. But again, like, I know people that come to the shop and say, oh, there's a bag of records there, £10. Yeah, take that for a tenner as well. So it does happen. I do have ways of shifting stuff like that on. Moving on, books. Yeah, don't forget, I've got a horror bookstore at Red Brick as well, which I don't talk too much about because it just ticks along. But it gives me a place to find, when I find stuff like this, a place to sell it instead of eBaying it. Like, I paid, what, 50p each on them, I think. And I could put them up there for £3 each. So it's just a way of shifting them on. And then a stack of Kerrang magazines, which I had a stack. I had a lot in the shop. I bundled them up into stacks. I was selling them in the year of the bundle, but it did go into the year of the stack. What was it? $17.99 for 9. These aren't in the same condition they were, but you know, you don't really expect stuff like these to be in the best condition. Yeah, I paid a tenner, so this $17.99. I reckon I could probably get about £35 for them if I find the front covers. Some of them are falling apart a little bit, but yeah, I'll sort that out. And then a bag of Ben 10. Now, I haven't even delved into this, so I might as well do it here. I don't even know what half of it. I presume that's like some sort of brief. It needs batteries. I don't know. Ben 10. It's just like, it looks like something. It just opens up into something else. I don't know. Ben 10 car. 2010. Some of the Ben 10 stuff is just very expensive. A large figure. I seen that. I was going to buy that first. Another figure. Loads of figures. Ben 10. Duvida. What's this? Some armbands. So what I might do, because there's a lot of figures in here, I might just do a Ben 10 auction. But I know that some of the Ben 10 figures can get quite a lot of money. What I'll do, if I go to eBay and I'll put Ben 10 into the search, and then just filter highest to lowest, and I'll just see if there's any individual figures that I need to look out for. Also, what to expect on a bundle as well. So I could put like 2 cars together maybe. What's that? Oh, come on. Don't know. Yeah, so there's probably about 30 figures there. Yeah. I feel like the claw in flipping Toy Story. Yeah. So actually, there's more figures here than I thought. Yeah. So yeah, decent pickup. £20 paid. Oh, and there's a watch. Is that a watch? No. Oh, I think it might be the control for this car, maybe. Yeah, that's good. What else? Yes. I'm sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So good pickup. Huge Ben 10 bundle. So that is that. Amazing week of sales. I think my sales for the 7 days of Tuesday to today is currently, for the week, £1,300. Yeah, £1,300. It was 1,200, but I just saw that. So 1,300. I haven't had a week like that. You'd have to go back to November. And so to get that in February, March, where does seem to be a downturn in events, especially on the high street, because I'm feeling that a little bit at the shop, is amazing because it keeps it going. You know, you're not worrying as much about the footfall and da 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 da. So anyway, fashion show coming up.